Instagram. Hello, hello. It looks like we're live on Facebook and YouTube as well. Hello, everyone. This is Sarah Mueller here. I'm your success coach. And today we are going to be talking about 6 specific reasons that you don't achieve your goals and what you can do instead so that you do regularly achieve your goals and the dreams that you have on your heart. So my name is Sarah Mueller. I'm a success coach. I help ambitious women who want to create more balance and confidence and courage in their life so that they can live out their purpose and also raise thriving children. So I am running these live trainings now as part of our pep rally for the Radiant Greatness membership that just opened its doors. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that after this training, but let's dive right in. So the 6 reasons that we don't achieve our goals. Let me start with number 1 is that we don't know what our goals are. So for most of my adult life, the only goals that I had for myself were the goals that my managers gave me at work. I didn't have personal goals. I didn't have business goals. I just was going through the motions of my life and doing all the things that my managers, that my bosses, that the company that I worked for told me to do. And so I talk about the hamster wheel of life that we get on. And this is one of the reasons that I'm so excited to bring forth the Radiant Greatness membership is to get you off that hamster wheel of just continuing to go through the motions, to check off your to-do list and to be reacting to your life versus being the intentional co-creator of your life. And so, of course, we need to know what our goals are in order to accomplish them. And so most of us don't pause to even find out and think about what we want. Most of us don't even know what we want. Like if I ask you right now, what is your perfect job schedule? What does your perfect job look like? What does parenting from a heart-centered space look like for you? What do you really want in your significant other? Most of us don't pause out of our life and take the time to answer those questions. And in doing so, we don't get what we want because we don't know. So knowing your goals is the first step towards creating them. Okay, number 2, and this is a really simple one, but most people don't do it. One of the number 2 reasons that we don't achieve our goals is that we don't write them down. So research has shown that the simple act of just writing your goal down on paper makes it 42% more likely that you will actually accomplish your goal. Right? So that is a huge return on investment for taking the little bit of time to write your goal down in order to make it 42% more likely that you're going to write your goal down. And so this is one of the things that we're going to be doing in the Radiant Greatness membership as well. Beyond the training and the coaching that I'm giving you, we're going to spend a tiny amount of time every month writing down your goals and making sure that we're moving them forward with accountability. I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. Okay, number 3. The other reason that we don't achieve our goals is that we don't break them down into little bitty steps. Instead, we look at our huge dream, our huge goal, and it feels so overwhelming and so daunting that we freeze. We don't do anything. And so in order to not freeze when we look at the greatness of our big goals, and I hope your goals are really big, we need to break it down into little bitty steps. So I finished the first draft of my book, A Balanced Life You Love, last year, and it will be published later this year. And for many years, I had this dream on my heart of writing a book. And I would sit down and I would just procrastinate, go on social media, do something else, because to sit down and write a book is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to sit and just write a book. But understanding goals and how to accomplish them better, I broke this down. So I broke my book into 16 different chapters. Each chapter had an outline of different sections and what story and what teachings I was telling in each of those sections. So that when I sat down to write, I wasn't writing a book, I was just writing a couple paragraphs. And I gave myself the goal of 750 words per day at first, in order to accomplish this goal. And I found that that was even a little big. Like 750 felt right because that's the average size of my blog posts, but it was still a bit daunting. It was finally when I actually broke that goal down to just 250 words per day. And it takes me 10 minutes to write 250 words. But breaking it down into that teeny tiny little goal was so easy to do. I could sit down. It didn't feel overwhelming. I didn't freeze in paralysis. I was able to move forward. So we have to break our goals down into little tiny steps rather than being overwhelmed by the big picture. Number 4 reason that we don't achieve our goals is that we aren't tracking its progress. So of course, you know that in business and really in all of life, whatever we measure gets managed. Whatever we measure improves. And so we need to measure and track our goals as well. So this is important for a couple reasons. It requires us to stay in action. It keeps our goals front of mind, and it gives us some accountability. And so we are going to be tracking our goals in the Radiant Greatness membership by this really fun worksheet that I have for you and process that we're going to do together. But you'll find that just the act of tracking your goals is going to make them happen quicker for you. When we are tracking, we can look back and we can see that, oh my gosh, like I actually just wrote 6 chapters over the last few months. And that keeps us with momentum to keep moving forward. When we are accomplishing and moving towards our goal, that builds momentum for us. It also allows us to celebrate our wins, because if we are just banging out our goal and head down, I mean, yes, we have to put head down and we have to bang out our goal. Like we're never going to be 100% wanting to show up and do the thing that we said we wanted to do when we were motivated to set the goal. But we can celebrate those little wins. And in celebrating the little wins, we are allowed to enjoy the journey, right? And like as a mindfulness teacher, we must be in the present moment. We can't just be happy when we accomplish our goal. We have to enjoy the process of growing into our goal, of the goal, in order to enjoy life, right? And that's what this is all about. It also keeps us going to make sure it happens. Okay, 2 more reasons that we do not accomplish our goals. Number 5 is that our why is not strong enough. So we could have the goal of owning a vacation home in the mountains. And that's a great goal. But we need to understand why. Why is that so important to us? Because like I said, it's hard work to continue and stay focused on making your goals happen. So you need a strong why. I usually have my clients write at least 2 paragraphs on why they want their goal. So I could be like, well, I want a mountain home for a vacation home. Or I could ask myself why and say, well, because the mountain air really rejuvenates me. I get my best creative ideas when I'm in the mountains. My physical health, my vitality are stronger when I'm in the mountains. And I envision my family creating lifelong memories that is, hard to ever replace at this mountain home. When we get into the nitty-gritty, the deep why of our goal, it helps us to keep coming back to it and push it forward. Like my book, for example, it's hard work to sit every day and write a book, but I know that my story, my journey, my learnings have so much to impact other people, and I know that it can help others, and so I want to get it out into the world in order to serve them. Know your why for your goal. Go deep. Write at least 2 paragraphs. Okay. Number 6, the last reason that we don't achieve our goals is that we don't believe that we are worthy of the dream that's on our heart. So many of us, especially women, are told to dim down, to quiet down, to play small. Don't make too much noise. Don't look like you're too boastful, too confident. Oh, just be seen. Don't be heard. Fit into this tiny little pretty little box and put your smile on your face and just be happy and grateful for what you have. And in doing that, we are holding the world back from those dreams that are on our heart. We're holding the world back from being an even better place. And so we need to do the work to understand and heal our own worthiness so that we can stand in what's necessary of accomplishing our goals and bring that forth. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you have any questions or any struggles that you are experiencing with any of your goals, personal or professional, please drop them in the comments, either live now or if you're watching the replay, I'll take a look at them and definitely be responding. But I wanted to take just a couple minutes here talking a little bit more about the Radiant Greatness membership because I've had a lot of questions about it. We're getting some founding members signing up. It's super exciting. So every month, and Radiant Greatness is all about making your personal and your professional development simple. So once a month, we're going to meet with a training from me on the latest mindset, productivity, high performance, parenting, relationship, and leadership skills. We're going to meet for a training and also have coaching where you can ask me anything on all of the areas of expertise that I own in my business. We're also going to be adding in that element of our goals and progression forward with my accountability worksheet and a great process that I've created that makes it really simple to keep moving forward with your goals. Okay. Someone has asked me, what is the time commitment for this membership? Well, it's nothing that's going to overwhelm your schedule. Our monthly Zoom call is 90 minutes long. And again, it's in this 90 minutes that you will get the accountability, the training from me, and the live group coaching from me. We also offer a meditation once a month, and that'll be about 20 minutes long from start to finish with some time for Q&A as well, so that you're learning high performance mindfulness techniques to have better productivity in your life. And then someone else also asked about the schedule for Radiant Greatness. Well, once you join the membership, you'll be given the schedule. The schedule is built about 4 months out in advance so that you can block it from your schedule and attend live. If you can't attend live, no worries. All of the recordings will be there for you within 48 hours of going live. But I do want you to be live because that's where you get to ask me anything during our coaching sessions and have me in your corner fighting for you, fighting for what you want in your life, and fighting for you accomplishing those goals, which are necessary for you living out your dream. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I'm going to sign off. Let me just check if I have any questions. No questions now. I will see you tomorrow for another pep rally, and peace out.